This week on General Hospital, an increasing number of individuals are wondering why Ava is doing what she is doing. Christina may be on the verge of catastrophe if she doesn't exercise caution, since Nina appears to be beginning her redemption arc. Let's examine the events of this last week in Port Charles. It's war, and Ava needs to keep an eye on her. I mentioned in last week's column how a lot of characters had abrupt personality shifts. It makes many viewers delighted to watch Ava return to her original bad girl persona, rejecting her kinder, rehabilitated side. The bond between Nina and Ava, which I thought was among the greatest on the program, has unfortunately suffered as a result. Furthermore, Ava's bond with Trina, which has been invaluable, might someday be lost if she turns bad. This week, Nina brought up the SEC accusations to Ava, stating that she was the one who had the idea. Last week, I wondered why Nina hadn't just thrown them in Ava's face and told Sonny. But Ava made a really good point. Since Sonny isn't taking his prescribed medication, he won't trust her and will assume she's lying to him once more in a desperate attempt to save face. Nana persisted in informing Christina, Carly, and everyone else who would listen that Ava had been strategically positioning herself for success despite this setback. Several people seem to believe that Ava's final downfall will coincide with Nina's atonement. Drew was strangely on Nina's side. He even went so far as to recommend her to Willow and gave her the go-ahead to leave Sonny. Christina, who already has doubts about Ava, has always stood by her. In addition, they were rather amicable despite the fact that Carly was retaliating against her criticism of her in Friday's episode and that Ava is poisonous for Sonny. How incredible would it be if Michael, Willow, Carly, Nina, and Carly put their disagreements aside to face Ava and protect Sonny from her? Joss, meanwhile, went crazy after drinking and told Christina that Sonny had given Dex the order to kill Cyrus. As several characters have noted, Christina has always made an effort to hide and confine the worst aspects of Sonny's life. She is now obliged to confront her father's potential. It was good to watch Joss, who is, incidentally, pregnant, nearly instantly repent what she had said to Christina. It's a bad idea to stress and irritate a pregnant woman. However, it forced Joss to acknowledge her nasty nature at least. Then there's TJ, who claims to have taken on the role of pregnancy police. Yes, he has always been wary of Christina carrying their child and her relationship with Sonny. But all of a sudden, he has turned into a domineering jerk. Christina, how dare you go out beyond 8 p.m.? How could she lead a fun-filled life while carrying their child? Instead of just keeping her in a cage and a bubble until she gives birth to TJ, why not? TJ's worries, nevertheless, seem to be a premonition of what will unavoidably happen. To be honest, most fans haven't been fond of this servicey tale from the beginning, and it seems like the current writing team may be attempting to wrap it up. It appears that a conflict between Ava and Joss could result in a miscarriage, as Christina is starting to confront the reality about her father and is also doubtful of Ava's role in his life. Come on, as horrible as this would be, I can't be the only one who believes this is going to happen. The loss would have far-reaching effects on Molly and Christina's relationship, TJ and Molly's marriage, and if Ava or Joss are involved, their lives as well. Concluding remarks on other stories. Thus, while watching Ace in the park, Trina ran into TJ. Did it seem to appear out of nowhere at all, or was it completely arbitrary? Yes, it offered TJ one more chance to voice his grievances over Christina. But it seemed like they were chem-testing TJ and Trina in case Molly and TJ's relationship broke down due to Christina and a potential miscarriage. Given the past of Jordan and Portia, a relationship between TJ and Trina would be intriguing. However, now that it is known Nicolas Chase will not be reprising his role as Spencer, this may be a perfect chance to have Cam return for Trina. I wondered last week if Gregory might not last long after Brooklyn and Chase get married, and following his most recent crippling assault, it appears that's exactly where things are headed. Gregory won't make it to June in my opinion because May is approaching, and soap operas typically release some of their greatest plot twists and changes around that time. Tracy and Gregory's exchanges on Friday had me thinking about the possible outcome once more. She made a joke about how, if she were in his shoes, she would run to the furthest corners of the globe to avoid her family and maintain her independence. Will Gregory pass away off-screen and Tracy return, carrying his ashes after they leave town? I know, it's kind of like Luke Spencer all over again.